switched on, flashing on the gates. Ready. Plenty of movement from the stall of Barracky Beats. Mankind as well. Gate Spring. They're racing Mankind and Super Maxi, the first of them to leave the gates, with Multiverse, Wrinkly and Barracky Beats mustering speed quickly. In behind them, settling through the first 200, Mad Brad from Flow. Not to be missed is back near the inside shortly after the start with Fair Scenario. Then Forceful Prophet Street getting back into the field with Disposition, and War God dropped to the tail end of the field. 750 from home. Out to the side they go. The veteran Barracky Beats has now fleet-footed its way to the lead by 2 lengths. Super Maxi and Wrinkly, they're getting along at a good gallop. 1.5 away then is Mankind. Down on the inside for McNaught, being shaded by Multiverse and Flow improving. A length off the Mad Brad, not to be missed, is hugging the fence for Pike coming into the home corner. Forceful deep on the turn, followed further back by Disposition, Prophet Street, Fair Scenario and War God. Coming along to the 300 though, Wrinkly on the outside of Super Maxi. Right up against the inside is not to be missed, the grey, however. Forceful's out near the middle of the track and Mankind sticks on well. It's not to be missed, and Mankind 100 from home. It's Mankind for McNaught. Pike against the inside with not to be missed, but it's Mankind in front, and Mankind wins the last event of the day. It's a treble for McNaught on a day that she'll never forget. Back on the inside, not to be missed, has run second. A gap further back is Multiverse, probably in front of Wrinkly, and they were followed by Mad Brad, War God from last, and then Prophet Street, the stablemates Disposition, Super Maxi from Flow, Forceful, Barracky Beats, and the tail end of Fair Scenario. Well, it certainly has just added the cream on the cake. Mankind winning the last, a treble for Jade, third of the program. Out riding Acclaim, it doesn't get any better. Mankind wins for Hayden Ballantyne. Number 13. Mankind over 12, not to be missed, got the beautiful inside run. And third, it's a photo. The judge calls for the photo for third. They did gap the others, Mankind and not to be missed. Long way back, Multiverse and Wrinkly, who went to it with Multiverse snatching third in front of Wrinkly. And then another long margin back there to Flow. The winner is by Denman from Avenida Madeiro. For Mrs. A. Ballantyne, D. Bailey, N. Stewart, Alex Pearce, Brandon Matera, J. Miles. I'm sure that there'll be a few of the boys up there on the Gold Coast at the moment, all tuning in. With Aaron Sanderlands, Joel Hamling, A. Miles, D. Bushell, Davey Strom, L. Hughes, Steve Kilner and the BLT Syndicate as well, which no doubt we'll be celebrating here this evening after this victory. Mankind back in the winners list today since its success in the Fitzpatrick Plate back there in January. Time is 1:12.87 and the split 35.83, and Mankind has got there by a neck. 3 3/4 between second and third as Jade makes her way back. Juggernaut Jade on a day that ends on a very, very big note for her. All right, let's go down now to the yard. Brittany Taylor is with us, and there was a really good push for Mankind here. There has been, in fact, since Thursday.
Ever opened up at about $7.50, I think. Darren ended up starting favourite. Hayden Ballantyne joins me now. Hayden, did you and the syndicate manage to get a few dollars on after last week's unlucky effort?
Yeah, we're pretty confident going in. He had a good weight. Jade's obviously been riding good today, and he loves the wet weather, so quietly confident going in, and it's good to see Jade get the job done.
Did you have a degree of confidence about backing him up off the 1 week, just given that he was a bit luckless last week?
Yeah, he actually enjoys going back to back, and then he has a bit of a spell after that. He likes it, freshens him up, sharpens him up a bit. So, but he's a little try. He tries every time he goes out there, and that's what we all love about him.
And what about the boys in him as well? Obviously, they would have been playing today. Would they be over the moon when they see this result?
Yeah, they played at Brisbane today, a few of the boys, and now they'll be stoked to come in and see the boy got up.
And I see you've got all new merchandise here. We've got the Hayden Ballantyne cap and the vest there.
Trying to look semi-professional, Britt.
Well, you're doing a good job, not only looking the part, but you're doing the part too, winning with Mankind today. Well done.
Thanks, Britt.
Hayden Ballantyne, trainer of Mankind. Mankind. Great performance there, and Jade McNaught, we spoke earlier in the day after she was finally able to break her little bit of, I guess she'd been waiting to ride that last Metro winner and had been taking her longer than she would have liked, and all of a sudden she rides a treble today. It's a perfect way to go out and conclude her time as a 1.5 kilo claimer and use that transition into a senior. Jade, she's just going to say a few words to Hayden Ballantyne, then we'll have a word with Jade after her treble today. And a really good performance by Mankind, and well done to the punters who were able to get the overs earlier on in the week. Often it's fraught with danger when you start seeing them head in as short as they do into favourite. You get a little bit worried. Jade jumping in front of the microphone now. Jade, when you started the day, it was a fist pump moment to finally outride your claim, and as it is, the way you finished the day with a treble, how does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, I come in today with a pretty good book of rides, comparing what I've had recently, so I was pretty confident I'd outride my claim today, but I'm stoked with the 3 winners, and my horse went really good in the last race as well, so it's been a good day all up.
Talk us through the run today from Barrier 1.
Yeah, I mean, I've been lucky. I think all 3 of my winners have been Barrier 1 today. It makes your job a lot easier. But he didn't probably start the best, but because of the barrier, he was still able to lob in a good spot. He was 3 back the fence, and they'd skipped along pretty well, and he found the gap at the right time, and he let down well.
Do you take a moment to celebrate with a glass of wine tonight and reflect on your accomplishment as an apprentice?
Oh, yeah, I might have one, but we've got Kalgoorlie tomorrow, and we'll probably have a couple after that.
All right. Well, good luck at Kalgoorlie tomorrow, and well done today.
Thank you, Brittany.
Jade McNaught, riding a winning treble today. It's been a great day in the saddle for her, and to outride her claim as an apprentice, it is an absolute credit to her commitment and ability in the saddle. Mankind wins the last, Hayden Ballantyne and Jade McNaught combining. That's an end for our coverage here from Belmont. Join us tomorrow as